Hello, my shining stars, Pisces. Here is your horoscope for January 2025. It's a hyperactive year and it's the hyperactive beginning of the year. On January the 2nd, we have a lucky aspect between Mars retrograde and the North Node between your houses 2 and 6. The financial house of your property, possessions, and values, and the house of health, additional responsibilities, day-to-day life. It can be the news about the new job. It can be any medical news or medical tests. And it can be connected with January 3rd event. Astrologically, it's the negative weather. It's a bad astrological weather, like a eruption of the volcano. It's the conflict between Mars retrograde and Pluto in Aquarius. It's a very traumatic time. It's a bad luck in investments. It's not a good time for conceiving a child, to participate in the competitions, or to have an operation on this day. Avoid concerts, big groups of people, fireworks, bullets, gun ranges, war zones, anything connected with speed. And also extreme risky sports. Don't buy any pipes, heaters, any electronics that might explode. Just keep in mind, it's the bad astrological energy on January the 3rd. But also on the same day, on January the 3rd, Venus enters Pisces. Venus enters your sign, bringing you money ideas, harmony, pleasures, love, romantic mood, gifts and satisfaction. And Venus will stay in your sign for a while, more than that. On January 29th, Venus will pass the same degrees where in spring it will start its retrograde loop. So the matters of your house 1, your body, diet, your style, will be repeated, reviewed, improved in spring. But about the retrograde Venus, I will create a separate video. If you're interested, please subscribe and watch. Just please keep in mind that this winter and this spring is the negative time for any plastic surgeries or changing your style or changing the color of your hair. Different astrological aspects that you have in January says the algorithms for dissatisfaction, changing your mind, some negative outcome, complications. So when it will be retrograde Venus, you will have to redo something you are doing right now. On January the 4th, Sun has a lucky aspect with Saturn, the planet of limitations and obstacles. So during this lucky aspect, you will have a portal of opportunities and less limitations in something that you wanted to achieve. You will see more signs of universe. Saturn is a very strict teacher, and for the past 2 years, you've been having the transformation of your personal house, of your habits, of your day-to-day routines, and now you are wiser, you are smarter, and you get satisfaction from your right way of doing things. It's time to give up the old you and start enjoying your new you. On January 6th, Mars retrograde enters Cancer, become more emotional and stirring up the conflict energy in your house 5. Dating without responsibility, children and pregnancy, either expected or unexpected. House your personal business and private priorities. House of performance, joy, pleasures, hobbies, art and inspiration. And Mars will be retrograde until February 24, 2025. More about what Mars brings, I have a separate video on my channel. Please check it out. On January the 8th, Mercury, the planet of ideas, intellect, mind, and logic, enters your house 11, bringing you more contacts, taking you to a next public level, more fame, more interactions, changing the way how you approach any online business, as well as you will have lots of opportunities in the big groups of people, international crowds, groups, clubs, religious organizations. You might be invited to a party or to a wedding or to a birthday party, and Mercury will keep bringing you information and new friends until January 27th. On January 12th, Mars retrograde has a wonderful lucky aspect with Neptune, your ruler. And this aspect brings you and opens up the lucky portals between your house 1, house of body, identity, diet, your very beginning core of your personality, and house 5, house of joy, entertainment, pleasures, where you already have Mars retrograde. So you will have clarity and more opportunities with businesses connected with house 5. Your romantic relationship will be elevated to a new level. You will be free from illusions and angers of the past. It's the time when you might feel an urge to travel and to have a trip to somebody who you love, to your relative, friends, and it can be also in the faraway lands, because there are lots of things happening in your house 12, faraway lands, faraway trips and travels. During January, you might create your masterpiece. If you're a creative soul, you can create one of your best works. But it's not more about money, it's more about satisfaction from your creation. And on January 12th, we also have a big astrological event, a shift of karmic nodes from axis Aries Libra to Virgo Pisces. And it means that North Node that shows your focus for the next 1.5 years enters your sign, the very beginning of your new chapter of your life. It's regarding body, appearance, relocation, new passport, any new beginnings, but it will not happen overnight. The cycle is 1.5 years. The South node of karma is in your house 7. Some unhealthy attachments, something with your relationship and partnership and how you create this relationship will have to shift, to be fixed. People from your past will pop up again, but more about this big karmic nodes shift I will tell you in my future videos. Please subscribe if you're interested. On January the 13th, it's very emotional party time because there is moon in Cancer in your house of party, art, inspiration, pleasures, joys, travels, trips, and most probably you will have clarity and climax in the matters of house 5. Maybe you will have a trip and it will be a very pleasurable journey. Maybe you will have the news about pregnancy in your family, or you will meet somebody significant who will bring back your personal romantic spring in your life, and that magnetic energy will boost your self-confidence and will bring to the surface certain emotional wounds and traumas that you had before that you have to work through in order to have successful relationships. And you will be given by universe this opportunity because on January 14th, the white moon Selene, it's the angel of light, will bless your house of love, bless your house of joy and pleasures. In order to get this energy and blessings, you need to become the angel of light and other people. But most of Pisces, you love to share what you have and you would give everything for your family and friends. You have to be cautious because this magnetism, you will be almost like shining with love and happiness, can attract the parasites that can feed on that energy. So your lesson and your task will be during the next 7 months until September 2025 to focus on yourself, to know who you really are, what are your weaknesses and what are your strengths, and mind your language. The words that you speak will be very important. On January the 18th, there is an astrological combination when Venus in Pisces conjuncts Saturn in Pisces. Venus is our thoughts, desires, and Saturn is the planet that transforms your ideas and desires and words into the reality. That's why you have to mind what you say about yourself, what you say about your financial situation. Avoid any negative words or negative attitude to yourself, to your life, and start developing this grateful mindset that will attract the good things to your high vibrations, because high vibrations will create high vibration reality. Low vibration, like fear, guilt, will attract people or even spiritual entities who will feed on that food. So if you have order and self-discipline, Saturn will start blessing your life with the sense of satisfaction that you are doing the right thing. It also will be very helpful to create the list of the things that you congratulate yourself to achieve. Like Snoop Dogg said, I want to thank me for believing in me, for working hard. So create speech about yourself in this way and you will see the things will start changing around you. Also, Venus can bring love or can make your love life more pragmatic. So you will have no illusions and you will see that you do like the order and responsibility and obligations, and that would be a pivotal moment when either your relationship will elevate to the next level or people walk different paths. And well, I don't know about other person, but you definitely will become happier and luckier, because Selene, the white moon, will send you the person or hobby or inspiration into your life within the next 7 months. On January 19th, Sun enters Aquarius, starting the celestial party in your house 12. It's a very personal and private house for the deep oceans of your soul, and you will have to dive deep in order to find out who you really are, what you need to work at in order not to step on the same rakes in your relationship and partnership again. Is the opportunity to meet your subconscious self and to become your best friends, because your intuition can be that shining star that will guide you through the dark times and conflicts in your family. On January 21st, Sun meets Pluto in your house 12, and it's like the beginning of the embarkation process on the 1-year cruise of transformation of your house 12. Also, Pluto is the planet of big money, and if you're interested which occupations will have the biggest potential for big money, ask me in the comments. On January 27th, Mercury enters the same house 12, bringing you the news, contacts, people, being in the right moment and the right time. House 12 is house of foreign lands, international crowds, house of isolation, or hospitals. It's any medical tests and medical results. It can be the renewal of your contract if you're working in the faraway lands or with international crowds, or you work in a solitude, or any detective or research jobs that will bring you satisfaction as well as money. House 12 is also house of hidden things, like a pregnancy. It can be pregnancy with a child, or can be pregnancy with the idea as your business or business project or creative idea or a masterpiece. And then you moon in Aquarius in your house 12, and the new ideas, new energy regarding how you see the world, your contacts and connections with other people. It's any forms of cleansing your own personal and private energy and your space. It's the good luck with letting go the past, getting rid of addictions, bad habits. It can be the good news from faraway lands, for example, the end of the war in Ukraine or any other war zones. And then Mercury meets Pluto in your house 12. It's not just the news and the results regarding your private house. Everything that stays hidden, it can have a financial signature. So it can be an income from something from far away, from foreign business or foreigners. It can be receiving on the dead. And this new moon happens on the background of another lucky aspect that we have between Saturn and Jupiter retrograde between your houses 12 and 4. It's a trip to faraway lands to meet your relatives, and it will bring you great satisfaction. It's the news about property or pregnancy or recovery of your mom or of your parents. It can be the successful operations, especially if it happens the second time, a repetitive operations regarding infertility or any inner organs or systems. It can be the good news regarding real estate, realtors, landlords, apartments, rent, relocation, immigration, official documents. And of course, it can bring an affair or love without responsibilities with a stranger or with a foreigner that might have a good potential in the nearest 7 months, but you need to work through your psychological traumas and addictions in order to achieve that good level of the relationship and partnership that you really would like to have, that true intimacy with somebody. On January 30th, Uranus and Taurus turns direct in your house 3. And you might have unexpected ideas, less unlucky events in your life, more drive and passion towards different educational videos, courses, getting the new ideas. The trips and travels or any business regarding communication and transportation, advertising and marketing might consume you completely, and you will dive deep into a new profession or the new occupation. It will bring you good money. Also, Uranus and Taurus might bring you a new roommate or a new neighbor, or the great news from your siblings, or the gifts. Your ruler Neptune will create a nice umbrella for you during January, when some other people will have some issues and conflicts in their ways to see the true colors of this world. As you can see, January is a wonderful time for spiritual development, alignment, and manifesting your reality to the one that you really want. I wish you to have an amazing month, and I appreciate your subscription as well as likes and comments, and I hope to see you in my future videos. Have a good day. Goodbye.